Chapter 13. Active and passive voices. Consider these two sentences. 1. A renowned artist made this sand sculpture. Subject, verb, object. Action done by subject. 2. This sand sculpture was made by a renowned artist. Subject, verb, object. Action done upon subject. In sentence 1, the subject, a renowned artist, performs the action of the verb made. In sentence 2, the subject, this sand sculpture, is being acted upon by the verb was made. A verb is said to be in active voice when the subject of the sentence performs the action. A verb is said to be in passive voice when the action is performed upon the subject of the sentence. There are two ways to express an action of a subject in relation to its object. Active voice, passive voice. Definition. When the verb in a sentence shows that the subject is the doer of the action, the verb is in the active voice. I learned the lesson. I, subject. Learnt, verb. Lesson, object. Ruchi cooked these noodles. Ruchi, subject. Cooked, verb. Noodles, object. Definition. When the verb in a sentence shows that the subject is not the doer of the action, the verb is in the passive voice. The lesson was learnt by me. The lesson, subject. Was learnt, verb. Me, object. These noodles were cooked by Ruchi. These noodles, subject. Were cooked, verb. Ruchi, object. A sentence can be written in either active voice or passive voice without changing its meaning or sense. The uses of passive voice. Passive voice is preferred when the doer of the action is unknown. The doer of the action is irrelevant. Talking about a general truth. To emphasize the person or thing acted upon. Generally, you will find by in the sentence. If by is not there, you can put a question who. You will get an answer. The lesson was learnt by me. In active voice, subject acts upon object, while in passive voice, object is acted upon subject. It can also be said in active voice, subject does a work on object, while in passive voice, object works on subject. The normal structure of an active voice sentence is subject plus verb plus object, but in passive voice, the normal structure of sentence is reversed according to certain rules and becomes object plus verb plus subject. The real meaning of a sentence does not change when the sentence is expressed either by active voice or by passive voice. Rules for conversion from active to passive voice. 1. The subject and object are interchanged. 2. The preposition by is usually added before the object. 3. The verb is changed to past participle, third form of verb. 4. A new auxiliary is added to the past participle form of verb. 5. If the subject or the object in an active voice sentence is a pronoun, it changes. I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she, her, they, them, it, and vice versa. I fed a dog, active. A dog was fed by me, passive. He is sowing seeds, active. Seeds are being sown by him, passive. 6. If the subject in the active voice sentence is unknown or unimportant, such as we, they, people, somebody, etc., by plus object is omitted. We obtain wool from sheep, active. Wool is obtained from sheep. By us is omitted, passive. 7. If the verb in the active voice sentence has a modal in it, the verb is changed to modal plus be plus past participle. Ravi will water these plants, active. These plants will be watered by Ravi, passive. We should obey the rules, active. The rules should be obeyed, passive. 8. When there are two objects, only one object is interchanged. The second object remains unchanged. She gave me a gift. Active. Indirect object, direct object. I was given a gift by her. Passive. A gift was given to me by her. Passive. The table below shows how active voice form is changed into its passive voice form in different tenses. Tense, active voice, passive voice. Present simple. He eats an apple. An apple is eaten by him. Present continuous. He is eating an apple. An apple is being eaten by him. Present perfect. He has eaten an apple. An apple has been eaten by him. Past simple. He ate an apple. An apple was eaten by him. Past continuous. He was eating an apple. An apple was being eaten by him. Past perfect. He had eaten an apple. An apple had been eaten by him. Future simple. He will eat an apple. An apple will be eaten by him. Future continuous. He will be eating an apple. Future perfect. He will have eaten an apple. An apple will have been eaten by him. Note: the following types of sentences cannot be converted into passive form as sentences constructed using verb to be. Harsh is a good boy. Perfect continuous tenses in all the three time periods present, past, future. His father has been giving him pocket money. Intransitive verbs. The men work. She has gone to the market. Either voice has its own importance. Passive voice generally comes into play when the doer of an action is unknown or unimportant. But active voice is used to show the subject as an important doer of